这个 OTC 的产品是 glucosamine。那 glucosamine 应该大家耳熟能详啊，毕竟这个是一个很有历史的产品。那在台湾在中文应该叫做葡萄糖胺。那这个是某一次的我们去参访的时候的一个，这个是 Cosme 嘛，Cosme 的一个展架。那其实那个时候我觉得可以做的题目大家蛮多的啦，那应该会蛮有趣的。那其实这个里面大家看到，在下一张，大家看到其实我做的就是中间的这几个。那从所谓的 Beatrice S，然后到这个古营，然后到右边这里还有所谓的一些中药的部分，Chinese medicine 的部分。那其实这一类的部分，其实在他们的分类里面就会比较像是骨关节的一些非处方的用药这样子。那骨关节的非处方用药其实还蛮多的那尤其现在全世界啦，不管尤其日本啊、台湾啊，其实都是一个老龄化的社会，所以基本上这个也是一个 aging 的过程。只要你活得够久，其实基本上以这个大家可以看到这几个照片里面都是膝盖所以只要活得够久，这个膝盖的退化是一定会遇到的这样子。所以就是这一次刚好也有家里的长辈想要买这个东西，然后我就想说不然来刚好做一下功课好了我就选了这个题目原因是这样子的。好，然后下一张。那什么是 glucosamine 呢？那其实 glucosamine 第一个的原开发厂是维谷利，所以我这里当然就是先以写维谷利为主。那它的成分叫做葡萄糖胺这样子。那葡萄糖胺里面其实它就是我们膝盖里面的这个要合成它的这个软骨基质的一个部分，一个主要的成分，然后以及所谓的关节液。那我们知道，其实不管关节液或者是这个基质。在例如说这个关节液如果缺少了，大家一样会有所谓的退化性关节炎，就是会痛嘛，所以可能在治疗上面就会有听到所谓的打玻尿酸啊这些东西这样子进去。那葡萄糖胺就是同时含有抗氧化还有抗发炎的作用，所以也有一些文献会去提到说它后面就会提到说它可能效果真的是有限，但是有人吃了就是比较不会痛，是有人就是看到这个状况的。那葡萄糖胺其实就随着年纪的增长，很多东西就是逐渐下马。那当你的合成的速度比不上跟你的退化速度就是做拔河嘛。那只要你退化速度是比较快的，基本上你的关节就是走向一个退化的一个过程这样子。那缺乏葡萄糖胺就是越缺乏等于说你少了这个原料，你的这个合成就会变少。所以这个概念就是我需要给你一个补充的原料在里面，那你才有机会就是去合成嘛就跟骨头的钙质一样它一个很主要的原料可能是钙质，那你就需要去补充钙质对，大概是这样。好，所以这个就是葡萄糖胺它就是简单的说就是关节液里面的一个很重要的成分，那基质一个软骨关节基质的一个重要成分。好，这样下一张。然后市面上到底葡萄糖胺有几种那其实在台湾来说，其实台湾来说，我们先看到最左边有所谓的硫酸盐，或者是盐酸盐，以及这个乙烯基的葡萄糖胺就是 N-acetyl 的 glucosamine。那其实，在所谓我们讲的维谷利也就是那个意大利的那个原厂的时候，它的配的这个盐类其实都是硫酸盐。那在硫酸盐，其实在台湾来说，它就是一个处方。当时这个应该说当时是一个药品级，它当时曾经是有成为药品的，然后现在就是所谓的非处方，所以我觉得它就是一个相对比较特殊的一个题目啦但是它还是放在一个药品级的等级里面。那它当时是有一定的证据就是有证实说，对于这些退化性关节炎，轻中度的退化性关节炎是有用的。反而你如果这件事已经重度，已经不好了，你需要换关节了其实是没有用的这样子那你如果要简单记，就是记说硫酸盐的部分才是真正最原本的那个有做比较多临床试验的那一块的部分，那其他的其实都相对比较少。那其他的在台湾，不管是最常见的，大概是第二个就是盐酸盐然后盐酸盐就会是比较常见，那相对其实价钱也比较便宜这样然后它就是属于保健食品类，然后跟第三个也是保健食品类，但是 evidence 就更少这样好，下一张。 那这一章可能大家同学们可能多数会觉得有一点奇怪，有点奇怪。其实早在这个所谓的维骨力，在大概20年前其实是有健保给付。这里可以看到民国88年9月1号，其实当时是有被纳入健保给付的它曾经被纳入健保给付。那当时大家要知道，其实纳入健保基本上都是药品，然后你一定要有一定的疗效才会被纳入健保给付。那这个是当时的一个健保给付的规定。那这个应该是update 到93年的8月1号。那它里面主要的几个重要的东西，其实就是说你要年纪够大，要60岁以上然后你要照 X 光片，然后你的退化性的关节炎要怎么样？要不要太严重？就是 stage 1、2、3，stage 1、2、3，然后至少这个症状要有6个月以上。那比较特别的，其实它这里就是说，你一开始的剂量要750 mg。那大家如果知道的话，其实这个 glucose 上面其实一天是要吃到1500 mg。那因为健保就是有财务上的状况嘛，他这个事先核准之后，他会跟你说，你如果他只给付你就是750 mg。就是1、2、3、3颗，一颗是250 mg就是3颗这样子那一次给付就是给付3个月，然后3个月之后你要再评估。那如果有变好了，那他就会停止。那如果还没有变，如果有变好，就叫你要停药3个月这样子。那1年最多就是2个疗程。所以通常在临床上，当时的时代都是叫病人就是健保3个月，然后自费3个月，再健保3个月，再自费3个月。以前就是都是这样子。那后面还有一个弹珠，就是你如果换过人工膝关节，那你就表示你是人工的嘛，就当然就不能给付这样子然后当时的时代，其实这里给大家一个概念，就是它的健保价一颗大概是6块。那这里当然是那个750 mg 就是3颗啦，就是一天18块。然后 daily dose 其实标准应该是要到36块。36块，其实等一下大家可以稍微算一下这个以前的健保价跟他现在纯粹卖自费的价格到底差了多少到底差了多少这样子。好，下一张。所以这里其实40块一天，如果40块1个月就是1200块，大概是这样。那他在健保给付其实就是从大概1999年开始纳入健保，然后到这里我是不是有到107年，民国107年，应该是2018对嘛？好，2018年对。那当时其实就是有一些 meta analysis 的 data，然后去讲说有看起来就是你的 Google 上面其实疗效是没有办法确定的这样子。所以后来其实台湾也就跟着把这个从健保给付里面拿掉剔除了那这个到底对这个原厂来说是一件好事还是坏事？其实大家等一下可以再看看这样子。好，再下一张。所以它大概就是给付了20年左右啦，这样子好，那后来就是会看退化性关节炎，主要是几个比较大的专科，大概就是骨科吧骨科就是会帮你换膝盖嘛，然后会帮你看，然后再来就是所谓的风湿免疫科。所以这里看到的一些学会，包括 AAO 美国骨科医学会什么什么的这一些，上面的这一些学会到美国的风湿病医学会 ACR， 其实他们都是不建议的都是不建议，就是因为 evidence 不够这样子。那只有少数的学会，而且这些少数学会其实就是简单说，就是欧洲的风湿病联盟就是 EULA 这样子。那它里面其实这里我们可以看到，它只说你葡萄糖胺是对疼痛有效的啦那你真的要对这些退化性关节是不是有效，就是还是一个问号其实他们 EULA 也都是这样讲。所以刚刚有提到，它可能有一点点抗发炎的作用，所以也许因为这样子，所以他才有建议这一块。但是对于你真正退化性关节炎的这一件事情，其实是没有帮助的所以也是因为这样子，我们就是在大概2018年的时候，就是从健保给付里面拿掉了这样子。好，下一张。所以它现在就是大家会看到的一个所谓的非处方的药物那这里列出几个，包括刚刚在那个康斯美看到的几个比较常见的那维骨力其实就是原厂。那 Move Free 是哪里的？ Move Free 其实是那个 Costco 在进口的Move Free 部分。娘家好关键，这个看起来就是台湾应该会用很多的这样子对。然后骨银刚刚就是 Costco 里面有看到的。那我们这里可以看到，你看我们刚刚有说，其实 daily 的 dose 是1500 mg， 1500 mg，所以这边看到大家其实成本每个月药费大概多少？这里大概从900到4500不等。然后呢，刚刚有没有跟大家说那个健保价一颗大概多少钱？一颗大概6块钱，一个月大概36块就是40块打9折36块，然后一个月大概1200不到等于40块就是1200嘛，1200再打9就是1080不到1000，所以你可以看到，它现在自费卖的价格跟当时健保价格其实差非常多的差非常多的那这里我们也可以看到，其实认真说，他们的价格我觉得看起来跟品牌比较有关他们不管跟它的真正的含量啊，因为它里面每个都有写到一个特色包括说，其实维骨力的粉剂我是觉得还不错的，它一天只要吃1包这还不错。维骨力原本的那个定剂一天吃6颗，然后2颗 TID 吃。其实认真说，我真的是没看到有几个人可以有办法这样吃那么多颗这样子。那后面你所谓的 Move Free， 它一颗其实它是大剂量2000，一颗1000 mg，然后一天吃2颗，然后相对就是 Costco 进口真的很便宜，所以感觉上这个应该卖得蛮好的。那娘家就是有电视台在推啦，看起来也是卖得不错。那后面就是很多Google 上面都有很多复方的剂型啊。所谓复方剂型，应该是说它加了很多，我们看到什么 UC2 啊，或者是什么 MSM 啊，就是通常就是一些骨关节里面其他的一些原料，因为 Google 上面是其中一个原料，那它还是有一些其他的原料在里面，所以大家就会去做差别化的一个销售的部分，那大家的价格就是都不一定这样子。那最后一个骨银胶囊，其实它是中化的啦，我印象中这个我印象中也是卖的蛮好的，也是蛮多人在吃的那它就是比较单纯的Google上面，然后6颗这样子，然后价格就是算实惠这样。好，那这个当然我觉得就是一个临床上比较常见的几个大的品牌，那可能就不是全部可能就不是全部。然后就是这个就是给大家参考。那他当时的这个 Google 上面维骨力其实就是一个从以前有健保给付，然后一个药品级的东西，然后到现在就是其实它已经是一个非处方的药物那除了维骨力自己是硫酸盐以外，其实后面其他的都是所谓的盐酸盐那盐酸盐、硫酸盐到底有没有差异？认真说我也不太知道。但是我印象中我听到的就是原厂都会说我是硫酸盐，硫酸盐才有效。那主要当然是要 claim 它的 evidence 是比较够的evidence 是比较够的。然后其他的部分就是大家的 evidence 就是其实是没有那么足够的大概是这样。然后应该这个是最后一张了好，再下一张。那这里就是稍微帮大家 summary 就是硫酸盐的部分其实就是曾经有健保给付然后认真说这个东西如果家里有长辈在问，其实应该他就是建议用在比较轻度，就是你要早一点用，你不是已经到那个膝盖已经整个坏掉，它都没有办法再合成的时候，然后你才去用，其实是比较来不及的比较来不及的。所以认真说你今天要吃的年纪大概可能应该要是比较 early stage， 可能40-50岁之后60岁以前就要开始吃比较合理那慢慢吃，有人的感受是觉得有效然后像我爸在吃，他就觉得，我吃了好像比较不会痛这样子，然后我就会说，好，那你就继续吃，因为对他的效果，我认真说，我可能也觉得，当然他的状况可能也许还在 early stage， 这个 OK，然后是不是真的有效，我心里当然我是问但是他对痛好像有感就是吃的好像比较不痛，那我就觉得蛮好的这样子。那当然市面上有很多再加上其他的一些复方的我觉得是也不错啦。对，然后对我来说，我觉得眼内可能没有真正，或是我这个舒服度读不够多我不太确定这个眼内最后造成的这个outcome是不是有这么巨大的影响，这个我是不太确定。所以对我来说，我自己的 summary 就是你要吃哪一种眼内都可以啦。然后 cost 其实就是区间还蛮大的，那我觉得就是选择自己喜欢的品牌然后重点就是你要长时间去吃这样子。对，主要我觉得 adherence 还是很重要的大概是这样以上是我这一次在这个非处方药品的一个报告，谢谢大家。
好，所以有没有人有什么问题？ Anyone like to ask the question about the glucosamine?
因为我想问个问题，OK，因为葡萄糖胺它就是像我们修复或者是抗发炎那个关节组织的部分嘛，那因为有一些老人家他们的服药习惯的确不是那么好，那如果我们换用健保价更便宜的恩赦去给他们做治疗消炎的话，好像效果也差不多，而且不用盯着老人家每天在那边吃这些保健品，会不会有些在治疗上或者生活上会不会有更好的疗效，或者他们的服从性会变好，或者是一些治疗上的实质差异？
哎，所以同学，您的意思是说，呃，老人家有很多其他的用药吗？然后我，然后你想要问的是，在不一样的状况有治疗的差异，这样吗？
对，因为像葡萄糖胺它这种保健品它是要长期吃才会有疗效的嘛，但是像有些老人家他们可能还有其他用药，所以他们可能有时候就会忘记，或者是干脆越吃的越少越好。那他们会不
对，
会像他们讲，我们直接用 NSAID，就是他们痛的时候，我们直接用 NSAID 去把他那个发炎的情况再把它压下来，其实会更好。
嗯哼，好，理解。那我觉得这个问题就是很临床啦，哦，就是应该是每天你只要在临床上都会遇到的问题，然后也是很实际的一个问题。哦，那我这边的想法会比较偏向是今天如果今天是一个病人来哈，他今天真的痛了啊，也许他是在一个 acute phase，或者是他今天真的很痛的时候。认真说，就会像您说的，你会用其他的 NSAID 或者其他抗发炎的药物去做治疗。那现阶段，我觉得不管是从 evidence 上面，哦，或者是从临床上面病人的反应上面，我觉得它充其量，就会比较像是一个辅助的疗法。辅助的疗法就是说，在正规的治疗之下，那你作为一个保养或者是保健。已经比较不像是一个治疗的概念，比较像是一个维持或保养的概念这样子。所以，如果今天病人像你说，哎，他今天这么痛的状况下，一定还是以就是所谓的 NSAID 或者其他的止痛药物或者抗发炎药物为主，大概会是这样。谢谢。
这边我想问一下那个 Wen，就是说有没有听，可能你在做这个 glucosamine 的过程中，有没有听说过这个糖尿病跟 glucosamine 的一些关联？有没有
我
听说过
是这个好，这个
？Yeah,
我
my
确
question my question is maybe in the past a lot of maybe research or someone say glucosamine may be related to the diabetes. Oh, so have you I mean from your study have you ever come across something that will like will explain the glucosamine is related to diabetes or not?
好，
有
在我
没有有没有有
刚刚来，
没有看过？对，
老实说我是没看过，然后我刚刚查一下，就是有说 glucosamine 的原料是来自于甲壳类。
嗯嗯嗯
所以甲壳类可能会影响，好像有一些文献在想说会影响血糖啦，
嗯嗯。
所以看起来也许哦，对服用前可能要注意一下。哦，这是我查到的，但是
嗯，
我不
没关系，
太确定。
这个这个给你等于你自己慢慢再去，
哦，
就是再去了解一下。对，这个
好
这个很多争议性，很多争议性。OK，
，OK OK，
还有没有
好，谢谢。
人要 any other people wanna ask any question？好，谢谢。那我们第二个，the second one will be fan on south 是吧
Yes, I'm here.
？Okay，yeah，you can start it now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Thảo, and today I will explore the gastrointestinal OTC medication in Taiwan and compare the retail charges of Thomas, Great Drink Pharmacy, and the Medfirst. Here is my outline. First of all, I will overview this kind of disease. And the second one, I will introduce about the OTC medication in Taiwan. And the third one, I will compare the characteristics pharmacy I remain in above. And let's start with the disease landscape. There is the most common gastrointestinal disease in Taiwan. And we can see that the highest number is the lactose intolerance. And the second one is the constipation and the weight. And especially we can see in the colon cancer in Taiwan is the number in 2022. We can see the new scale were high. It's about the 12% of all newly diagnosed cancer. And the drinking cancer is the second one in Taiwan. So beyond this cancer, we can see this fundamental of this disease influenced by the gender and the age. We can see that most of the patients will most can see in about the 35-year-old to 54-year-old. And about the sales value in the gastrointestinal auction in Taiwan from 2030 to 2023, we can see that the value were higher day by day in from the last 10 years. And in 2024, the highest reaches in the 3 billion Taiwan dollar. And now I will introduce about the medication in Taiwan about the gastrointestinal OTC medication. We know that OTC drug in Taiwan will separate the class A and class B. With class A in the milk effect needs pharmacist guidance, and the class B is also milk convenient and just for sale use. So, in about the gastrointestinal medication will classify in the class A. First of all, I will segment on the anticyst and acid reducer. Classify the first one about the aluminum magnesium gel still more volume, but never combine billions. Least practice is a value. The second one is the sodium bicarbonate, or is the different type of the drugs. Here I will illustrate the popular OTC brand and doses from about the tablets, substances and treatable that suffer recognized in the immediately. Next, this is the H2 receptor blocker. It's about the low dose famotidine. Famotidine strategies became popular during the pandemic for the nighttime refine. And the most causal protections at a physical barrier. They complement antacids and extend the refill for Usher's Crohn patients. I will introduce about the proton pump inhibitor. This is the minimum dose omeprazole and esomeprazole are the value driver, and they represent the fatigue revenue growth in this segment. Here is a marker share snapshot showing PPIs already surpassing a symbol antacid in sale value. And the next one in about the anti-diarrhea. I will introduce about different form of drug in anti-diarrhea, oral or sublingual. If they want to efficacy immediately, they will use the rapid osmotic. They just onset in about the 15 to 13 minutes. If they want to, if not immediately, they can use the perm formula, and it have a less side effect other meals. The next one is the segment 3, about the laxative and stool softener. We can say that the magnesium oxide, the first line. Yes, fiber based on the products are gaining traction with an aging population. And this also want to immediately we can use this kind of drug, or in a prolonged periods we can use this kind of drugs. This is the segment 4 about the anti-gluturon in digestive enzyme. This is a comparison anti-symmetrical tablet and enzyme blend have consumer method heavy smell. The next one is the 7.5 anti-amatics. It's about the magnesium, cheeseball, sugar, lipan, or cattle. This is the domestic travel, and why Dramamine. This is Akron Airport outline, and this comes from Australia. The last one I will introduce about the probiotic to help thyroid this kind of blood to suitable in the elderly will powder support digestive health and post immunity. And the second one is suitable to just promote the health and enhance the immune function. And the last one is just for the children. This product contains 12 strains of probiotics to support digestive health for children. And I will overview the great compare the 3 types of pharmacy store. First of all, about the grade 3. This is the history company. They grade 3 found in Taiwan in 2001. And up to now, they have extended to 200 stores and electric AI health data system. And what they sell? Grade 3 primary product in the healthcare medication with 23%. And the last one is about the material and baby product. We can see in the all of the grade 3 pharmacy, most of them will use the material and baby product. And the next one just are the like home product in the foods. This overview of the production and sale, which upstream, midstream, and downstream. First of all, they will use the domestic and overseas pharmaceutical companies, and about the material and paper product supplier, medical equipment supplier, and also other supplier. And the downstream, which in the hospital, clinic, pharmacy, and hypermarket. They also have the good service practice in the certificate of all of the product they sell. And this is some picture about the storage. How to certify the product and store this in the store. And they usually use the ABC to arrange the rust or different type of disease to start it. And second one, I will introduce about the cosmetics company. It's this is established so far away in about 1995, and it's from President Justin business. Then they had the slogan about the hair is the beauty. How about the business highlight? The cosmetic highlight about Taiwan, it has a presence in the mainland in China. Relevant in 2018, the company reported revenue more 11,000 billion per year, and employee about approximately about hire nearly 4,000 employees up to now. And what are they seller? They must sell OTC medication supplier, health supplies, supplement, cosmetic or makeup, skincare, personal or home care, and also a custom daily good. And how about the logistic information system of companies? I have read the paper and they report this. They will order information system using MDR or the second way using the bank and ABC analysis. And how about a business payment information system? They will use the POS and another external logistic system. This just adopting an outsourcing strategy. And about the internal logistics system, they use this two of kind of system. And intervention management system will use the point of sale and XCM system. This is some figure so how they can store and certify the drugs. We can see in this picture this drug or the number of this good will influence about the health national health insurance, and they also focus and follow this kind to separate or store the drugs. So this guy and most of store of cosmetic will mainly to sell in the cosmetic, in the skincare and the skin product. Next, the last one I will introduce a MedFirst overview. MedFirst Healthcare Service. This is the Taiwan no one in hospital medication retain trend, and up to now they have more to 100 stores. This nearly 70% located inside major hospital, and this kind of pharmacy store just focus on the high-tech device and elder care, like mobility apps, home care beds, diabetes, and respiratory equipment. How about the different tissue store? This just focus on the clinical staff like nurse, pharmacist, or the same-day method girl delivery, turning this journey into the related cell. And today I go to the MedFirst and the pharmacist tell me how to classify the GMFSO style modified level you in the MedFirst. They have 5 levels. In the level 1, the elder can run some work normally, and they don't need to use the smart insole, miskey, or next board. The second one is about the work comfortable or flat ground, tires or low spelling on an even surface. So they will single point count, tracking pole, light rotor, the third level. So the elder can work soft indoor distance with S or rely on the support outdoor. So they will use the forearms postures for well rotation arms working. And the fourth level teaches a limited cell ambulation, prefer well mobility for the most setting. And the pharmacist will recommend they use the manual wheelchair, power assist well, or transfer the board. And the last one is the elder cannot proper cell and needs full support from mobility or posture. So they will use the tie-in space wheelchair, the power chair with the head or trunk support. And if some patient come to the store and ask the pharmacist what kind of equipment they want you. The pharmacist will introduce them to them and guide them how to use it correctly. And this is some picture sell the equipment in this store. And I have to summarize what about the retreat, methods, and comments. And we will see that each pharmacy store also have a characteristic different. Like retreat had the strong pharmacist like network, rapidly roll out, and the methods it just focus on the hospital type, medical device, or the home care retailer, and they don't have they exclusive in a hospital footprint or high-ticket medical device. And about the comments, they just highlight traffic densities, the beauty expertise, and open oil ecosystem. So who wins win? If they have the chronic care RX or supplement, they will use the registry. If they have the high-ticket medication device or elder care app, they will go to the med first. About the cosmetic or mass beauty, young traffic, they will usually cosmetics. And thank you for Barista and my friend to listen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Fonsal, for your presentation. So anyone got any question? 有没有人有什么问题对他的这个报告 ？Yeah. I'd like to look at your slide number 17. Can you? Yeah, slide number 17. Can you just show your slide number 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first medication 正露丸 I think is not anti-emetic. Is a that one in Taiwan is used to stop the diarrhea. Yeah, just let you know. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Okay, and you want to go a bit maybe 16 or 15? Yeah, I think some Chinese maybe is a bit. Okay.
15?
Okay. Yeah, 15. Yeah. Yeah. 14. Okay, I think this normal core, this one is not a laxity. It's a laxity. It's not anti-diarrhea as well. So yeah. So you just have to just fix it. Okay, and also the magnesium oxide. That's for the constipation too. Right? Is that right? Is that right? Okay.
You mean this is the first one?
No, I think those three, Normaco, and also the suppository, and the third one is the magnesium oxide, 氧化镁. Those three medications are for the constipation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not anti-diarrhea. You got it? You got it? Because on the slide at the top, it was written anti-diarrhea.
Yeah.
Actually, those three causing diarrhea, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 好，没问题。I think you've done a very thorough presentation for everything. So thanks for your report presentation. 有没有人有其他的问题 ？Anyone got other question? Just try to keep your presentation like within 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? Yeah. 好，我们下一位 ，the next one will be who will be the next one?
哎，老师是我。
哦，好，你可以开始了，谢谢你。
我看一下哦，这个分享是按上面这个吗？
对，那个在右上角有一个 share，我的中文界面是英
对，
文
是
share，对，然后你就选你的那个档案，对。
这样有吗？
有看得到，可以。
OK，好，我今天要介绍的是那个维他命。OK，那维他命其实呢，就是只有几种啊，就是维他命 C、维他命 D、维他命 E 以及维他命 B 群，还有综合维他命。那其实它们好像又差不多，但是又好像又有一些差别这样子。好，那我首先想要先介绍的是维他命 C。好，那维他命 C 的话，它主要的成分就是所谓的抗坏血酸。那它有时也会有钙成分的抗坏血酸盐，以及钠成分的钠抗坏血酸盐这样子。那它的功效就是有抗氧化，然后增强免疫力啊，帮助胶原蛋白合成什么，促进铁质吸收，帮助伤口愈合之类的。对，然后我目前就是我贴了一些它的药在上面，对，它的产品。那我个人是觉得最右边那个它的产品比较丰富一点，它就是有针对很多不一样的族群，比如说有50岁以上的族群，还有分男性、女性，还有小孩子、成年人用的，对，就大概是这样。好，那再来我想要介绍的是维他命 B 群。好，那维他命 B 群呢，它比较特别，它的成分很多，它的成分有所谓的 B1 到 B12。那 B1 的话就是硫胺素，那硫胺素的功效就是帮助糖分代谢，然后维持神经功能。那 B2 的成分的话是核黄素。那个老师我不太会念英文，可以直接用中文全部讲完吗
可以啊，你就要用中文、英文都可以，你随便，
？OK OK，好
也
好好，OK，
不一定一定要
谢谢。
用英文，对。
好好好，那核黄素它的功效就是支持能量产生以及抗氧化这样。那接下来是 B3的名字就叫做烟碱酸。那它的功效是促进新陈代谢，维持皮肤与神经健康。再来是 B5的话就是所谓的泛酸，它是协助脂肪与碳水化合物的代谢。好，然后再来是 B6的话就是吡多醇。吡多醇的话，它的功效是参与氨基酸的代谢，然后神经传导物质的合成之类的。然后 B7的话是生物素，生物素的话，它是有助于头发、皮肤与指甲的健康的那个，可以去增加它们的生长这样子。那以及 B9就是叶酸，那它的功效就是细胞分裂与 DNA 合成。然后这个 B9的话，孕妇好像对孕妇来讲是比较重要的一个成分之类的。好，然后再来就是 B12的话就是谷氨素，谷氨素的话它是功效是红血球生成以及神经保健。那大致上 B 群的介绍就到这边。好，那我接下来想要讲的是维他命 D。那维他命 D 呢，它的成分是有 D2 跟 D3。那它的功效，我这边列的只有 D3，但是我后来查了，好像还有一个叫 D2，维他命 D2。好，然后它的功效
D2 现在在市面上已经很少在卖了，所以你大概可以
好
忽略不计了。
好，我知道，好，谢老师。OK，那它的功效呢，就是帮助钙离子以及磷离子的吸收，然后促进骨骼与牙齿健康，那维持肌肉与免疫系统的正常运作。然后还有一个最重要的，对老年人来讲蛮重要的，就是预防骨质疏松。好，大概维他命 D 就是比较简单一点。好，再来是维他命 E。 维他命 E 的话呢，它也是主要成分也是有所谓的生育粉，就是那个英文我不太会念啊，反正它的功效就是强力的，就是抗氧化很强，然后它保护细胞免受自由基的伤害，然后以及它帮助皮肤健康与延缓老化，也是可以提高免疫功能，然后也会改善血液循环，以及防止所谓的血栓形成这样子。好，然后再来最后一个就是所谓的综合维他命。综合维他命的话，综合维他命比较复杂一点，有它的成分就是维他命，就是 A、B、A、C、A、C、D、E、K，然后以及 B 群都有一点点成分在里面。那它含的矿物质也很多，就是什么钙、镁、锌、铁啊，什么铬、铜、锰、钼等。然后它有时候有些产品还会加上所谓的抗氧化物啊，如叶黄素、茄红素等，还有所谓的一些天然物的草本萃取，就是银杏啊、人参什么之类的。还有些产品会放上那个膳食纤维或益生菌这样。那它的功效就一定也是蛮强的，它可以提供全面的营养补充，就是可能很忙的人，可能一整天不吃东西，然后只需要吃个这个，可能就会补充到它的全面营养，但也支持的免疫系统以及增强它的能量代谢，然后增强体力与集中力，所以我就是像台湾最有名的就是左下角这个善存，善存的话我很常看电视在广告，就是好像蛮卖的。对，好，那我今天就只有简单介绍这几个，因为维他命好像就只有这几个而已。对，然后就刚刚被前面一个吓到，他讲了41页。好，到时候报告到这边，谢谢。
好，谢谢易昌你的报告。其实报告重点不在长了，就是在于你对他有没有这个就比较深入的了解，还有你的这个 presentation 哈，就是其实重要是在培养你的就是说话能力，还有你的表达，你怎么样可以为什么我给你们10分钟，就是我希望你们利用这个10分钟，但是你可以说服。这个10分钟，你可以尽量把你要表达的这个重点，在这10分钟内把它说出来。因为实际上你有时候到了那个职场，甚至有时候在学术的这些演讲的这个那个会议里面，有时候你的时间，它就是给你10分钟、15分钟，要你把你这一辈子的那个你的研究就在这10分钟讲完。所以你要想你要怎么去利用这10分钟，而不是而你能够就是做出一个好的 presentation。好，
是
好，所以你刚
谢老师
刚这个vitamin D 哈，我觉得你还可以就还是去参考看一下我在做那个 vitamin 的我的那个
好
slide 里面的资料其实很多。那我看到你最后一张 slide 那个什么，有一个拜维加，有一个黄色的那个东西，那个是什么东西？你那个最后一张 slide
Vega 的话，好，我看一下。
最后一张应该是最后一张投影片，它下面有一个拜维加 Baroka。
Berca 对
对，然后是黄色的发泡锭，有没有？
对，它是发泡锭。
那个东西是什么？它是 vitamin C 还是 vitamin B 还是？
我查到的是它是维生素 B 群跟维生素 C 合的一个发泡锭。
对，
它是减少疲劳跟
OK
劳累这样子。
因为 B 群哈，因为我们通常提到这个 B 群，通常它不会是单打独斗，它绝对不会说我只吃 B1、B2、B6、B12。通常 it comes in when we mention about the vitamin B, it's always come into a complex。为什么叫 complex？ 就是表示说你在补充就是补充这一大群啊，所以说那个维他命 B6。B6、B6 啊，基本上它不适合高剂量吃。高剂量吃的话，有时候会有一些神经的问题。 所以
V6
大概 V6， 对，
哦，
因为
了解。
对，就是我会比较就是说你们在做这方面的这个 topic OTC 的 topic 的时候，我比较希望你们去针对说你在介绍这些东西，那它当然你说的好处很多，可是它有没有什么东西是可能对某些人来说是禁忌症，它是 contraindicated。这个我反而是希望你们可以，就是说你如果就像维他命 B6 这件事情，它就不适合吃多，就像还有像我之前我的课里面也提到说 Vitamin A， 这个高剂量也对孕妇也是不好，就是说你可以在维他命你的 topic 可以尽量再去看看哪些，当然维他命大部分是 OK， 可是会不会有那种剂量太高反而不好，或者是对某些人像孕妇或者是说小孩老人他们不适合吃多，就像你说吃像那个发泡定 effervescent 这种东西，这种 tablet， 它们里面的那个含盐的量是很高的。如果说他是那个 heart failure 的人，他们需要限盐的情况下，你可能就不能给他发泡定了，因为他们的你要知道那一颗那个发泡定多大颗，你知道吗？那一颗大概有一半都是盐巴。那你想想看，你自己在家里把那个盐巴摇一匙，那这个对你来说你都觉得很咸了。可是你喝发泡定，你一喝就喝下去，你可能吃不出那个咸，可是那个里面的含钠的那个量是很高的，所以你需要你在选择维他命的这个的制剂，这个制剂对于病人来说，你就要考虑它是不是有那个需要限盐。
是。
好 ，OK，any other question for 易昌？
请问一下啊，
我可以问一个问题吗？请教一下。
好，
喂
，Hello，
好，你先问好了，你先问。
拍谁呗？教授，拍谁？我想要请教，因为刚刚有提到维他命嘛，然后因为我们之前学不是说 ADEK 就是所谓的油脂性，是不是？油性的。
油溶性，对，
油溶性好。然后因为可能会有体内蓄积的问题，这样子就是怕中毒吧，我印象中这样。然后呢，就是据我所知，好像现在的D啊，因为 D 也是油溶性的，但是 D 现在好像是可以大剂量的下去打，甚至针剂或者口服好像都可以。然后好像没有所谓的 overdose 的问题。然后我想要请教一下，就是为什么？就是好像跟我的印象中油溶性的这个东西，怕体内的 accumulation 造成中毒的这件事情，是好像有一点不太一样这样。尤其是在 D 啦，其他的好像就 A 啊 EK 好像就不会这样。谢谢。
那个易昌有办法回答吗？
我没有办法，不好意思。
我跟你们说，在有时候你不一定能够回答所有的问题啊，所以说你针对你能回答你就回答。那以后你遇到不能回答的，我觉得你就是要很巧妙的说这个部分可能我需要找一些资料，我不太清楚，对，千万不要说随便，好像就好像我之前说的，好像就是随便乱说，这样反而是不是一件好事情哈。尤其你在面对这个顾客他在问一些问题的时候我们尽量用我们要给一个安全的回答，这是一个作为药师是一个很重要的一个课题了哈。So to answer the question to the customer or even in a seminar, when someone asks a question, if you are not too sure, you don't need to answer all the question. You can just tell them, this part I'm not too sure about that, or maybe someone can help you. 如果你有别的人，你就说某某某可以回答或者是说那这个部分我会再做一些研究那如果我私下再联络你或怎么样，也不要说随便就信口开河这样子反而是不太好的。 那对于刚刚那个 vitamin D 的部分哈，现在的确在他们有现在很多高剂量的，所谓高剂量，就像我的药局就是在做这个 compounding pharmacy， 我们做这个，我们知道这个 daily dose for vitamin D is 1000 unit 1000单位，that's the daily dose。But high dose vitamin D can the dosage is like we make a capsule like 50,000， 所以 50,000 是什么概念呢？就是说把50天的维他命 D 的剂量一次吃下去。那这个在10年前的时候，可能很多人会担心这个会不会很危险啊？但实际上，经过这10几年下来说，现在很多医生都是这样使用啊，因为when your vitamin D level is very low, that's the quickest way to boost up your vitamin D level. So you take a 50,000 unit capsule all at one go. Sometimes the doctor will prescribe the direction, like take 50,000 every week for 2 weeks, then one monthly. 因为 50,000 它是50，我刚刚说是50个那个50天的剂量嘛，所以说通常它的是一个月吃1颗，一个月吃1颗。但是如果你的维他命 D 的那个 level 是很低的话，一般医生会先每个礼拜吃1颗，或每2个礼拜吃1个这个 50,000 吃1颗。然后这样它可以快速的把它的那个 vitamin D 的那个 level 把它拉上来。那你至于说那个油溶性的这个毒性，我这倒是觉得还好啦，就是说，因为我觉得人本身也是好像是一个储存的地方，所以你吃的很多，基本上就是储存在我们的身体的油里面。好，有没有其他的问题？
谢老师。
好，所以老师有问题。
对，谢谢那个 Alice 这个教授的一个很好的补充。那我想问比较简单的问易昌哦，那你刚刚那些介绍的产品，因为刚开始Professor Alice 他有建议说，这是从我们的广式的药局，那你从里面的产品介绍，你刚刚介绍的是从药局里面的产品吗？
我介绍有些是药局里面的产品，但是有些是它可能在一些什么网站上面也会卖，就比如说什么虾皮啊、淘宝之类的。对。
OK， 所以这个产品很多了，
对，因为网络上可以买得到的，我就觉得说，可能在台湾就是应该也会有一些族群会去购买网络上的产品，这样。
很好，因为有线上也有线下的嘛，就实体的药局买的。OK， 好，那第二个问题就是，那你参访这些药局，就如同刚刚那个超他的介绍，那你有什么？可不可以1分钟稍微把它 summary 一下你的心得？
我的心得吗？
对，
我的心得就是，像我之前有去看过，就是今天药局啊，他们有几个药师可能在介绍说，他们药局跟台湾的药局的体系不一样，可能有的是针对什么婴儿的部分，可能奶粉啊，什么婴儿车什么的，可能是在那一间叫什么？这别间啊，但是今天信义说他们是以老年人的方式，就是老年人的那个 style 去，他们可能会有卖一些轮椅啊，然后拐杖什么之类的，对，然后以及还有一些其他就是比较常见的那个吃的药物。那我印象最深刻就是他们2间药局的针对的族群不一样。 然后今天那个老年人那个信义药局是针对老年人，他卖很多那个轮椅那些，他是说可能最近台湾人他愿意为自己的孩子花比较多的钱，但是对于老年人自己可能比较往上一点的长辈，他们可能就没有那么多的意愿去为老年人买一些可以帮助他们行走之类的东西。对，所以这边他今天讲这个话，我觉得我觉得以后可能要两边要平衡一下。对，
好，谢谢，很好的一个
对，
那个 summary 哈，那我以后要多存一点钱，谢谢。
这样子。
好
学长，
any
我
other
想问一个
question？
问题。
嘿，好，请问。
刚学长说，如果他们是盖过，你会给他们超过 overdose，就是可能是5万 dose 的一个盖去给他们进行一个补钙的动作嘛，对不对？
对，就是不是补钙，是补那个是 boost up 的那个 vitamin D。
维他命 D 哦，对，维他命 D，但是他们不会造成他们的血钙过高，或者是他们很容易肾结石之类的，还是因为维他命 D 它本身的 absorption 就没那么高，所以可以给他们那么高的 dose。
通常 vitamin D deficiency normally is not an issue in Taiwan, but for people like live in Melbourne, I was reckon 50% Melbourne people live in Melbourne, we all got vitamin D deficiency. 就像我们全家全部都是维他命 D 缺乏。那维他命 D 缺乏的话，如果你要短期之间要靠吃vitamin D supplement， 你很难去把它拉起来。如果你说吃什么食物去晒太阳，这个根本效果不大，效果很慢，所以说这个时候才需要这种高剂量的 vitamin D。但是在台湾基本上不太会有这个问题因为台湾很少有人说会 vitamin D deficiency， 除非你都出来从来没晒太阳或什么的，这个几率很低了但是50,000 5万单位，甚至针剂的话都还有什么甚至更高的针剂所以说也还好了。所以安全性目前我们在澳洲的经验没有看过什么人吃了这些高剂量的 vitamin D 有什么副作用产生，没有。刚开始可能会担心，可是经过我这10几年看下来，觉得没有什么太大问题。对，
谢谢学长。
好 ，OK。好，我们下一位是这个Lydia。Yeah, thanks for your Lydia. You can start it now. Yeah, Lydia, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I can hear you.
You can start your presentation now.
Okay.
Do you know how to use it?
Can you see my screen?
The screen, I think on the right, in
Yes.
the right top, there's a button called share. You can share your file. You can share your file. Yeah.
I've shared it. Can you see? I've shared my screen. Can people
Yeah,
see
we
my
can.
screen?
Yeah, we can.
I'm shared. Can people see it?
你们看得到吗？
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes,
可以
yes.
可以。
Okay. Thank you. So my presentation needs only maybe about 10 minutes because of time. So I will just present of what I have because we visited about 3 pharmacies. The one it was community, and the other one it was about Great Tree, and the other one it's Cosmed and Falu. So in overview, I just wanted to introduce about Taiwan pharmacy system. In Taiwan, they have two dual pharmacy system that is made up of chain pharmacy and also community, and that is independent. And each play distinct roles in its service deliveries for healthcare. So the importance of these pharmacies, they are accessible to people or those in community and also in rural areas. And also they provide education, because most of the people in those pharmacies, when they are prescribing the drugs to patients, they give instructions of what they should do and how they can take those drugs. And also it helps to reduce the healthcare burden in those hospitals, because people, when they are sick, they just go to the pharmacy and buy available drugs, so which can make it in the most of the hospitals not to be overcrowded here in Taiwan. So what is it about Creative Tree Pharmacy, the one we visited last time? It was founded in 2002 and it was introduced in Kaohsiung, and it has over 410 branches in Taiwan, but then it expanded in different countries, and one of them is China. And they have about 37 prescriptions per month, and they partnered with Suji Holdings in Japan. And their former chairman was the alumni. He was graduated from China Medical University. So on these pictures, I tried to take it on how they were arranging their drugs. They use ABC for the easy identification of the drug that might be necessary for the clients. And the Gritty Tree, they have a lot of services, and one of them is the OTC prescription medications. And these are the drugs that people they can buy anyhow when they feel sick. And they use it to heal mild pains, for example, ibuprofen. And also when they have cold flu, they can just go there and buy some other medication for allergies and also vitamins. And as you already see, in this company, in these pharmacies, they have licensed pharmacists that they work with them. And also they provide maternal and child care products, health supplements for all ages, adults, and also the children. And also they provide wound care and also chronic disease support, and also online store products. And most of all, the chronic disease support is mostly they check BPs and also blood sugar for the patients who have those problems. And in Cosmed, we found that it was established in 1995 under UNP President Group, and it has over 400 stores here in Taiwan and China. And the wide product range is more of them of the OTC and supplements, devices, and beauty. And they mostly concern much on beauty of the people. And also they have licensed pharmacists and also beauty consultants. And they have different plans in their shops, those from Thailand, USA, Japan, and also those from Taiwan. And these cosmetics, the renovated stores, they are better experienced, and they do direct with the patients, and also they have the doctors that they make prescriptions for the clients. And then after the doctor make prescriptions, they go to the pharmacist, and then pharmacist, they have to make sure that the patient, before assisting, he has met with the doctor, because they have their own chain that they follow in the system. So after that, when they prove, the pharmacist, they deliver all the medications that are necessary for the client. And also they have digital solutions for the appointment and also the refuse of the drugs for their patients. And in Furu community, this is one of the community pharmacies that we visited. That is much different from Cosmed and the Gritty Tree, because this one is more for found in the rural area, and it is more locally operated, community focused. So what this Falu community do, most of the times they deal with the dialect to the clients, and all the care that is being given to this pharmacist, they give it direct to the clients. And then the client, they have little contact with the pharmacist, and they have their assistants with the pharmacist. For example, the blood sugar check and also BP checks. They do it, and when they are giving the drugs, the pharmacist is in the position of giving heavy talk from the beginning up to the last. And maybe if the medication, they have any other complications, they come back and they meet with the pharmacist dialect, and also they have consultations and they get assisted easily. What is made the difference between chain and community pharmacies? Most of these pharmacies, in terms of ownership, they are owned by cooperative groups for example, Cosmetic and also Pretty Tree. While in the community, they are operated by individuals. And also most of the pharmacies in chains, they are in urban areas, while those in communities, they are found in the rural areas. And also their services, they are more different, because those in pharmacy chains, they are from vital medicines and also cosmetics. While for those in communities, they are more personality services like chronic care diseases and support. While in terms of staffing, most of them, they employ the non-pharmacists. All of them, they are well professionals, and they learn directly with licensed pharmacists. And the public transit may be seen in commercials, and also for those in communities, they're often trusted by person and care devices. And what I focused much is on about wound dressing. How did these pharmacies they manage wound? So I found out that most of the wound dressing in these pharmacies, they are a bit different. So what is it all about wound dressing? It's a management of wound in processing to avoid cleanliness, protection, and promote healing. And this one, it needs to be used by proper materials, because if you use wrong material, it might end up developing sepsis on the wound, and also the wound can be maybe large, and maybe to the point of maybe if it's a leg or maybe or arm, it can be amputated if it's not well treated. So the goal of wound management is all to support natural healing and to prevent infections. And most of the times, these pharmacies, once they care for the wounds, they also give medication for painkiller and also infection. In terms of the wound dressing in the process of these pharmacies, because afterwards I chatted with one of the person in Cosmet on how they manage the wound. So he told me that when managing the wound of the clients, they just give the clients the instructions like pause and some other things that might be necessary for the client to get whatever she may need by that time. So on the wound management, the comprehensive approach that includes wound assessment and the cleaning, debridement, and then they use different kind of materials for it to be done. For example, in community, most of the times they use iodine and also normal saline for cleaning their wounds of the clients when they come, before giving the bandage, like putting the bandage. So they start with the cleaning, and also maybe sometimes they remove debris if it's there, before covering it with the other, like Vaseline gauze and the other sterile gauze. So types of gauze and also dressing that are found here in Taiwan, and also the most of the pharmacies that we visited, they are gauze with the hydrochloride and foam or antimicrobial. So like the pictures you are seeing here, as I said, that for wound processing management, it starts with cleaning, and then you use iodine, and then before putting the bandage on it, you need to make sure that it's clean before covering. And this one is just a matter of how the wound dressing should be done. So it needs to be assessed, cleaning and application of other medications and securing, and then we need to make follow-up after everything we have done to the client. So in wound dressing products, most of the times that are being found, like in Cosmet, they are Next Care. This brand, they say it's being made in Taiwan. And also some of them they import from other countries like US, and the other one is from China. But mostly the one that is more found, it's Next Care. The other gauze, sterile gauze, and the other products like gauze bandages, they are also being found here in these pharmacies, but then they are mostly made in Taiwan. In summary, chain pharmacy, it's a convenient store, and all the product is always available to the clients. While in the community clinics, the wound care is choose to be best for treatment needs, because most of the people in the community, they do care more on their clients because they know that they don't have anywhere to go than them. So they try their best to win the attention and the care for those people. And the importance of all the pharmacy diversity in this Taiwan, they are more cooperative because they work hand in hand with the government to reduce the contagion tensions in their hospital, big hospitals. So before they go to many hospitals, they go to these pharmacies and they found everything they need as their start point. Then thereafter, if something fails on, they go to the upper level for the care. More of this information is found in the main report that I will be compiling for PDF. Thank you.
Hi, Lydia. Thank you for your presentation. Yes, thanks for sharing your thought when you visiting those pharmacy. When you visiting those pharmacy. Anyone have any question to ask Lydia? So I have a question. For Lydia. Yeah, I think you're in your country. I read your resume. You are the nurse. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you've been maybe doing a lot of wound dressing changes for the patient.
Yes.
Is there any experience you can share with us?
Okay, yeah. Here in Taiwan and in Malawi, it's a bit different on how we do take care of the wound. Mostly in our country, when it's a new wound, let's say maybe someone has been involved in road accident, when he comes to the hospital, because our hospital, it's like the district hospital, so it's like upper level. So we start with cleaning the wound and we assess the wound. If there is bleeding, we need to make sure that we cease the bleeding, and by suturing. And if there is need for it to be sutured, but some other ones we don't need to suture it. So once we suture, we need to make sure that we give the proper medications like painkillers. When we are suturing, we also need to give what we call analgesics. So we do those things to the patients. And then soon after all, and we need to assess either to cover the wound or not. Because some of the times when you cover the wound, you may increase infection, while when you put it open, you may decrease the infection as well. So before all those management, you need to assess. So assessment is a major key for wound care. And then after those things, changing of the bandage, we give like advice to say maybe after 3 days you should come back or removal of bandage. And then thereafter, because in Malawi it's different from Taiwan, people they can't go to the pharmacy to buy the necessary materials for wound dressing. We still advise to come to the hospital for still continuing of the care. If materials they are not found, we advise to use salt, natural salt, when they go back to their homes, so that they can help in processing for healing of the wound. But here in Taiwan, it's so easy. You go to pharmacy, you find whatever you want, like iodine, chlorhexidine and normal saline. You can find it in the pharmacy, and you just advise the client to say, when you go home, do this, do this, do this, and they follow it, and the wound can be healed so easily, which is totally different from my country because we don't have enough resources to manage those kind of wounds. So when the wound it's been infected, it means we also need to take another stage of managing that wound. For example, it's infected, it means when client comes in, and mostly the wounds that are infected, they are the ones involved with burns, especially children. So when they came with those infected wounds with burns, we need to remove the debris that is there or the pus, and then we need to make sure that it's clean, well cleaned, and then that patient, it's automatically being admitted until he or she recovers from the problem that comes with. And then we also it's must that we need to give antibiotics to that client who came with infected wounds, and also give most of the times painkillers, so that the analgesics, so that they should not feel more pain when doing each and every procedure to those kind of clients. And then for those ones, the management of wound care, it's like a daily routine, and we need to have more intensive care to those ones who are infected than the ones that are not infected. Because most of the times, those who are not, that have an infectious wound, they can just come once and off. We advise them to go home and to continue the care by all their own self. So, which is totally from here in Taiwan. I think that's what I can share.
Thanks for your experience. Yeah. And thanks for your presentation.
Thank you.
好，下一个 the last one would be Rita.
It's like that. That person is much.
Hi Rita, you can start. And we can't hear you. Your mic is on. Yeah, I think that's right. You want to say something? Yeah, we can hear something.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, yes. So sorry. Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Take your time.
So I
We can't hear you. Can't hear you. No sound. No voice.
may not provide enough essential vitamins, especially for people with irregular eating habits, restrictive diets, or the elderly. And the vitamin supplement can help the body maintain the energy, strengthen the immune system, and support the proper functioning of internal organs. In certain situations like stress, illness, pregnancy, or post-surgery recover, the body's vitamin needs increase. And the last reason is some vitamins, such as vitamin D and B12, are difficult to absorb from the food. So I will show you about the vitamin B complex. We can see in this picture, we can see uh, the full show timing, the B3, B2, B6, and B12. Uh, that is the active ingredients in each tablet that indicates to provide the nutritional support for disease uh, caused by vitamin B1, 6, and 12 deficiency, like uh, neuralgia, muscle pain, low pain pack, and shoulder pain. The customer feel physical tired during pregnancy and lactation, and and the patient during and after illness. They can use the adults can take 3 or 4 tablets a day, divide into 2 or 3 times after meals. However, this vitamin should not use with oral contraceptive, the phenothiazine and tricyclics, because they can cause the deficiency of B2. Another product, in this product we can see they add more vitamin E and acid folic in the ingredients that can help the that can improve the peripheral nerve numb, soothe the muscle system, stiff neck, and low back. About the vitamin C products ingredients, vitamin C in this product is 1,000 milligrams. Uh, the uses and storage, the adults can take 1 tablet per day with meals, and children under 12 years old not recommend. Children under 18 years old and pregnant and lactation should follow the advice of professionals. The other products is Johnson Gold. This is very famous. The formula is strength triple formula chewable. tablet. There are three main ingredients inside. Vitamin C helps strengthen the foundation of health. Vitamin D improves the calcium absorption, and zinc can increase the immune system. That's suitable for both adults and children. The next is vitamin D products. The ingredients is vitamin D3. We can use vitamin D deficiency that can help maintain normal muscular physiology, sunlight energy enhanced supplement, and regulate the physiological functions. In this slide, I show the dose. Follow the message of New Zealand government. The dose when we treatment for the moderate or severe vitamin D deficient, the dose is 50,000 IU daily for 10 days, and then 50,000 IU each month. If the patient have the moderate vitamin D deficiency, that can use 50,000 IU each month. And when the customer wants to prevent vitamin D deficiency in high risk, that the dose is 50,000 IU every 2 or 3 months. However, the obese patient can get higher dose. The side effect is rare. The hypercalcemia and severe renal impairment. Do not use that product. About the vitamin E products, we say ingredients in alpha tocopherol that can reduce the rate of oxidative stress. The adults can take 1 soft gel per day. The vitamin E may interfere with iron absorption, so take the supplement at different times of the day. About the multivitamin and minerals, we can see in this picture we can have there are two kinds of products. Men and women have different body structures and different nutrient needs. For example, women formula they can get iron, calcium, and vitamin C in these products because that can maintain the bone health, antioxidant, and support the red blood cell formation. However, the men formula they need to enhance the physical strength, maintain the reproductive machinery. So in the ingredients, there are vitamin B complex, zinc, and magnesium. This is the products for the pregnant woman. These products can provide 12 kinds of vitamin and 9 kinds of minerals. They can use to repair for the pregnancy. Can use from the first to whole months of pregnant and postpartum lactation. Take 1 tablet per day and follow indication physician. So I will show you about the different chain in Taiwan, pharmacy chain in Taiwan. The first is Big Tree Pharmacy. They founded in 2001. They built a big tree. The models of this pharmacy is professional pharmacy. The main business, community-oriented service, home deliver and professional consultation service. Deliver diverse products. They offer ETC, OTC, health supplement, baby and mother products. And target customer is clinics, medical centers. We can see in this picture, there are a lot of requirements they need to get. The next chain is CODMED. About this chain, the model is the modern shop and beauty store. The target customer is the general people, the main business, also OTC, ATC, but they are present cosmetic and personal care items. We can see in this picture a lot of kinds of cosmetic store format they design to offer a comfortable shopping or store network. There are numerous stores in Taiwan from major city to district, making a popular choice for daily essential. The customer service they give the loyalty programs and help consultant customer so they can customer retention, and they also provide the e-commerce. And the last is full pharmacy chains that found in 1993. The model is also community pharmacy like Big Three. However, the difference is the store network, they can give the free health consultation and professional pharmaceutical service in rural and suburban areas. Population with limited access to advanced medical system develop professional pharmacist teams to answer high quality health balance. The pharmacists in this chain need to become friends with customer, and they partner with hospital and clinics. So this is my presentation. Thank you.
Thanks for your report presentation. Yeah. I noticed on your slide for the multivitamin for pregnancy for men and women. Yeah, men and women. So here you can see for women the difference between men and women is for the iron and also the vitamin C. Yeah, why they put vitamin C here, not for men?
Because I think in the for women they need to have the pregnant, so they maybe can have the oxidative stress more than the men, so they need vitamin C and the iron also.
But no, normally iron when they absorption in the stomach, if you put vitamin C, that can increase the absorption for the iron. So that's why in women's vitamin, vitamin C is an antioxidant, but here I think the purpose mainly to increase the absorption for the iron. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Professor.
And how about zinc for the men? Yeah, I think 你们可能应该都知道了啊，这个 zinc 对男生很重要啊。And also for immunity as well, zinc is very good for immunity. So when you have a flu or cold, normally you take vitamin, you have like plenty of like water. Zinc is another like mineral can boost up your immunity too. So you can find a lot of product to help for the flu or cold. They all got zinc.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, pretty good presentation. 谢谢你。好。Any other question for Rita？ 有没有人有没有什么问题想要问 Rita？ 她做的这个有关维他命还有这个 multivitamin 的部分。 好，所以谢谢你们的报告，谢谢 ，Thank you for your presentation。好，所以 next week we still have 我们还有6位啊，六位，所以你们可以看看，这个大家报告的怎么样，你们可以作为下个星期的参考。好，基本上时间还是尽量控制在，我想给你们多一点时间好了，就是在10分钟到15分钟啊。那你们如果有一些问题，我想也可以，对你们的这个分数也会有帮助，所以鼓励你们，也 encourage everyone to ask the question, to raise the issue, raise the question, to the speaker. That we have a discussion. Yeah, more discussion will help everyone to think about the topic, and then everyone can make progress for everything. 好，所以我们就也结束今天的 we conclude the presentation 9 today. 好 you can yeah, if you have any question, you're welcome to stay back. 所以如果你们有什么问题，你们可以留下来跟我讨论。如果没有事的话，我们就今天就结束今天的这个报告。OK。
那个 Alice 啊，等一下哈。
好。
我们台湾的同学哈，如果可以的话，尽量也是那个 presentation 用 in English 这样子。可以的话，尽量练习。
Very good，
好不好
？Very good effort，或者是说你们提到一些英文的这个部分，你们可以想想看，把它念出来。例如说维他命 E 啊，叫做 tocopherol， 或者是说什么 thiamine 或者说这些你们可以把这些成分尽量想看看，把它用英文把它讲出来啊，这也是一种训练，对。
对，包括那个导航还在嘛
我尽量。
对，你应该可以讲 speak in English
好，我们下个星期还有6位，加油。对，
好，拜拜。
拜拜。Yeah, if you have any question, welcome to stay back. Yeah. 请问。
Goodbye, Professor.
Okay.
Goodbye, Professor.
Bye. Have a good night. Have a good night. Yeah.
谢谢老师，拜拜。
拜拜。
Professor, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here in Taiwan, on this pharmacy, do they have like connections or races that is being governed by government? And because here in Taiwan, people, they use insurance. So does the insurance cover for these people to go to this pharmacy and have assistance?
No, I don't think so. I don't think if you go to pharmacy, most of the service are not covered by the national health. Yeah, only when you go to hospital, you'll be covered by the government. Otherwise, no. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for those who because they say they measure like blood sugar and BPs, so they need to pay.
You mean for customer?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it's a service. It's a service. So, I think the community pharmacy, use the service to draw the customer. Yeah, and yeah, it's part of the service. So that will increase the people to come to their pharmacy. Yeah.
Okay, so which means the government, they don't support them in like maybe some other items.
No, I don't think so. 我想在台湾的药局，你量血压啦、量血糖啦，这些政府不会给付的嘛，所以so that's why it's very hard to run a pharmacy in Taiwan. Yeah, because people still prefer to go to hospital because you pay for you still pay for your medication when you go to pharmacy. Yeah. But the reason people go to pharmacy is because convenient. They don't want to wait in a hospital. And also some product maybe is not covered by the government, or like if you go to hospital, like vitamin thing is not covered, is government is not subsidized. So you won't get a vitamin tablet from the hospital. Or if you do, you pay for it. It's privately, separate. Yeah. So normally when you see the doctor in a hospital, you won't get vitamin. You won't get vitamin. Yeah. If you ask for vitamin, you pay because it's not covered. Yeah.
Okay. Because like in my country, if it's like a big pharmacy, the government, they take part like maybe for other free services. So they ask you to say you can give free services to people, maybe like for elderlies. And then later on after a month, the government will cover for those people.
我想请问一下，在台湾，在政府有补助什么药局做的任何的 service 吗？好像老师
戒烟
戒烟I think the smoking cessation, the quick smoking, I think that part is covered. Yeah.
还有那个 long term care 的长照去帮忙那个 polypharmacy 的 patient 把它做一些整理，这样减少它的一个用药 items.
Just when patient have they on a lot of medication, we call polypharmacy, then sometimes the pharmacist will do a home visit and like a medication review. That part with the home visit will be subsidized by government.
Okay.
Okay,
fine. Thank you.
Yeah, so the pharmacists in Taiwan is struggling. Yeah, so they have to sell a lot of things, which is sometimes it's not like pharmacy related. Yeah.
Okay. Because when I was in Taipei, the time I was doing community, we went to the community. So there's other people from pharmacy. I don't know. I don't remember the kind of pharmacy. They come to give services to the elderly, like for BPs and the blood sugar test and this other test. There were almost 3 things that they were doing. So I was like, does it mean these people, when they are coming from pharmacy, is it connected with the government? So it's when I was a bit confused. So now I'm clear that it's different part.
Yeah, I don't think that's covered by, unless they have a funding from certain NGO or something, then that's another story. But definitely it's not from government. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. 好，有没有 ？OK， 所以拜拜了。
拜拜。
拜拜。
邱斌有没有问题？邱斌，好，拜拜了。
OK， 君汉有没有问题？
君汉家里也是开药局的。
是吗 ？OK。
是。
好，那我们期待期待君汉下个星期的报告。OK， 他可能
好
不见了。
不见了，好。
好，老师
好
还好吧？老师要去对，今后
我还在学校，还在学校，
还是去越南哟。
6月23。
6月23。
对。
你基本上越南熟门熟路了。
我太太有点抗议，因为她那边很热，很热。
很热啊，那就待在家里就好，待在那个 hotel 或者是就好了吗？
对啦，其实那一边真的现在蛮熟的啦，那个尤其是韩国以及那个河内，对，因为我要去差不多2个礼拜。
所以学生都是还是在那边，是不是？就
你说什么？
是你先学生你2个礼拜，然后学生也是2个礼拜，
学生1个月，
学生1个月。
对，
OK，
我也可以带
对啦，
1个月了，但是
所以你在那里已经很熟了，就是你大概就知道大概要去带他们去哪里啦，去哪个学校做什么事情，这样子把他们安顿好，然后你就回来这样。
对，主要是我是跟一个学校合作了，就是
越南的
他说
学校。
对，一个大学，差不多跟台大差不多的一个大学啦，叫做 HUP 呀，它是 Hanoi University of Pharmacy。因为我知道他产官学关系很好，所以我请他帮我安排那个 program。因为我们如果一般要去医院啊，要去药厂，我们没有门路了。那我就找一个大学，他们的校友很多嘛。然后他们如果有这个关系就没关系。然后他给我们安排了，比如说他2间医院，一个是跟